Brr, is it spring yet? I thought the groundhog didn't see his shadow. Broken Arrow, it's cold. I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon, and welcome to the very cold February edition of Broken Arrow in Motion. Here's all the great things that are happening in our city this month. As I mentioned in the opening, February has been a very cold month. We actually started the month off with a very small snowstorm. As a result, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the outstanding efforts of our street and stormwater, utilities, and parks departments for all the work they did to remove the snow from the streets. Thank you to all the crews and the members of the department that worked very long hours to make sure that our streets were clear so our residents could get to and from work and to and from school. Great job, folks. Let's move to the Washington Street project. After an unfortunate, lengthy delay caused by ONG failing to move a gas line in a timely fashion, the Washington Street widening project is getting back on track. The ONG delay forced the city to demobilize our contractor, and as a result, their workers and equipment were relocated to other projects in the area. Once ONG completed their work, it was several weeks before our contractor could gather enough resources to begin the work again. Here's a quick update on a utility department project. The County Line Trunk Sewer Replacement Project continues. Earlier this month, we were forced to close some lanes of County Line Road, also known as 23rd Street, from north of Florence Street to the Creek Turnpike so the contractor could stage on the roadway. The lane closure and reduced 30 miles an hour speed limit will remain in place for about 4 months. Now, here's some exciting news on other city projects. Progress on our new Armed Forces Meeting Hall started with the demolition of the former Cecil and Chips Bar on South Main. The property located just north of Veterans Park will be the future site of this highly anticipated 2018 Build Our Future BA bond project. Another anticipated project moved forward this month as well. A contract for the Center for Creative Arts was awarded to Manhattan Construction. The bank drive-through on the building's future site at Dallas and Main has been demolished, and the main building will be coming down in the next few months. Construction on the Arts Center will begin this summer. Here's some great news regarding some development in South Broken Arrow. Earlier this month, the city completed the sale of 14 acres of land to an organization known as SoundMind Behavioral Health. SoundMind plans to use the site near Aspen and the Creek Turnpike to build a mental health hospital specializing in patients 55 and older suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's. This will bring in numerous high-paying jobs, attract more daytime traffic to the area, and provide a base for future development. In further economic development news, I hope you've had an opportunity to catch our new Did You Know video series featuring businesses throughout Broken Arrow. The videos are produced by our Tourism and Economic Development team and tie into our Back to BA Shop Local promotion. These series help us highlight great businesses in our community to our residents. Once again, we're trying to promote shopping local because the dollars that you spend in our community come back to the businesses as well as create the sales tax needed for us to continue to provide with our city with great services. Here's a quick update on community development. Our local population plays a large part in attracting new businesses and asking others to expand. Auspiciously, 2019 was a landmark year for our residential housing permits in the community. The city issued nearly 600 new housing permits just last year, which was the highest amount that we've seen in approximately 10 years. Right now, we're on pace for another great year in 2020. For example, we issued 60 permits in January alone. And we have some wonderful news for all our Broken Arrow homeowners. The Insurance Service Office has upgraded the Broken Arrow Fire Department's public protection classification to the highest possible rating of 1, effective April 1st. Research indicates that there are approximately 48,000 fire departments and fire districts in America, and only several hundred have achieved this prestigious designation. So what does this mean? Well, this rating often plays a part in an insurer's decision about underwriting a property. So after April 1st, homeowners should contact their insurance company to check on possible minor reductions in their premiums. This designation is also a huge economic development tool for businesses thinking about making an investment or reinvestment in our community. It's just another great reason why Broken Arrow is an awesome place to live and to make an investment if you're a business. Congratulations to Fire Chief Jeremy Moore and his leadership team for all the hard work to earn this prestigious designation. Also, thank you to all the men and women in the Broken Arrow Fire Department for their dedication to duty and commitment to the Broken Arrow community. Here's an update on our public transportation efforts. Our area partner, Tulsa Transit, held an open house February 20th to discuss future transit services in Broken Arrow. The open house was part of a study to enhance transportation options in communities around the metro area. Public input will play a large part in the study, and we have a survey available to collect information from residents. That survey is available at brokenarrowok.gov/transit survey until March 6th. Here's an update on a public education initiative. Last year, we installed back-end parking spaces along South Main Street with the Main Street Bikeway project. The back-end spaces give drivers a better view of the adjacent bike lanes, making them safer for cyclists. The spaces also allow drivers easier access to trunk and cargo areas, and reversing into a parking space is often easier than pulling in or parallel parking. An ordinance was also enacted last year that requires vehicles to be properly backed in to these parking spaces. For the next few months, I've asked the Broken Arrow Police Department to issue warnings only to drivers who are parked incorrectly in any of these spaces. After April 1st, the police department will begin issuing citations. We would certainly appreciate everyone's cooperation in backing in to the spaces as per the ordinance. The city recently earned Pathways to Health grant to help implement the regional GO plan. The GO plan, which the Main Street Bikeway is a part of, calls for connecting all of the communities in the region with bike paths to allow for transportation alternatives to residents. The money will allow us to install more signage for the bike paths around Broken Arrow. I am very excited that we were able to cut the ribbon on 37th Street or 209th East Avenue on February 25th. The roadway has been open for about 6 weeks. We had to delay the ribbon cutting ceremony because of inclement weather earlier in February. One more exciting announcement. The city has hired Ethan Edwards as its next Director of Engineering and Construction. Ethan comes to us from the Cowan Group Engineering, where he was Operations Manager. I'm excited to work with him on many infrastructure and related projects throughout the city. Welcome aboard, Ethan. We're glad to have you with the city and on our leadership team. That's it, folks. Thanks for joining us for the February edition of Broken Arrow in Motion. Hopefully it'll be a lot warmer in March. Until then, stay warm, and I look forward to seeing you around town.